So you want to be a Viper main? Well, you've come to the right place, because in this video, I'll be showing you the best smoke spots for Viper on attack and defense for the map Split. I will also be putting timestamps in the description in case you want to skip to certain parts of the video. And yeah, hopefully this video helps you. If it does, be sure to drop a like to let me know that it did help, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, let's get into it. First one we're going to be going over is when you're attacking A site and you want to block off heaven and the ramps. Okay, this is going to block line of sight from heaven and ramps, so whenever you're walking down towards the site, you're not going to get shot at and they're going to have to come out into a bad position. So what you want to do is you want to line up this building right here with the base of this triangle right here, so that way it matches and it's parallel. Then after these are matched up together and they're lined up perfectly, you want to make sure that the base of this goes down into this line here. These two lines are going to connect like that. And then you're going to want to put your cursor on the second stripe at the bottom of here, and then you're going to move up a little bit more. Okay, you're going to know that you did it right when you look at the mini-map. It's going to show you the line, it's going to show you where it's going to end up when you shoot it. And if you did it right, it should block off the ramps and heaven. So then we're going to shoot it just like that. And then we're going to go see if we did it right.
Toxins going up.
So when you're coming out here, that's blocked off, so they can't shoot you when you're coming through here. As you're coming through here now, heaven's also blocked off, so they can't shoot you when you're going to site. And yeah, that's how you block off heaven and A ramps. That's like the most basic smoke that you want to learn on this map. It's not too hard, but yeah, it's pretty necessary if you want to play Viper on Split to know that one right there. Also, the thing is, when you're coming this way, this is going to be smoked off. This is going to be smoked off, so no one's going to see you here. This window is going to be smoked off, so that's good. The only thing you got to worry about other than these two areas is right here, this doorway. So as you're coming down this lane to go to site, there could be someone right here, and as they hear you walking down, they're going to peek out and they're going to shoot you. So you're going to want to block off this doorway as well. So after you've already blocked off heaven and ramps, another thing you could do is you could take out your orb, line yourself up against this box like so. Then you want to aim your cursor about to where the 1, 2, 3, 4th stripe is on this building, and you want to aim outward like that. Then you're going to want to jump and throw, and the orb should land right about in the middle here, and that's just going to block off all vision from anyone in that window. So then when you come through here, you're not going to have to worry about anybody there, and you're not going to have to worry about anybody peeking from there too. So you just get to go to site for free, and that's that. Another thing you got to remember is when you set up the smoke to block off heaven and ramp, and you also throw your orb, you got to pay attention to the poison meter near your ability things. You got to pay attention to that, because when you use both the screen and the orb at the same time, you're gonna run out of smoke like really fast. So you got to make sure that your team moves onto the point like fast. See, watch, I'll activate both of them at the same time, and so you have like a really small window for your team to get onto the point before this runs out. And then, yeah, that's about how much time you have until these two things run out of smoke. And then, if you're not on point by then, well, you're gonna have to wait for it to recharge again. Yeah, it's really important to remember that once these two smokes go up, you gotta go quickly. You gotta move like immediately. So you're right here with your team. You're like, okay, smoke's going up. You hear him going up. You run. Good. No one here. No one there. Check here. Check here. Then good, you're on the point, just like that. Gonna come through here. You've already smoked off this area, so there's no one here, and you've already smoked off heaven, so there's no one here. But right here and right here is most likely where someone is going to be, other than window and this doorway. So if there's someone standing right here, another way you could clear it without having to peek it is coming over to this box here, getting out your snake bite, and you're gonna want to aim at the very top of this tree right here. Gonna shoot it, and it should land in the right in the corner. So anyone that's standing there should just get flushed out by the poison, because if they stand in that, then they're gonna die. And then, so that's the bottom one. If you want to do the top one, there used to be a thing where you could, actually, let me see if it still works. Stand on this corner. Oh, okay, it still works. Yeah, just like that. You're gonna stand at this corner right here, kind of like off to the side, like that, and you're just gonna point at the exact same tree at the very top, and then yeah, just like that. Every time it's gonna land on the top corner. So if there's anyone here, they get flushed out, and if there's anyone here, you do the one behind the box, and then they get flushed out. So you could kind of do both of them at the same time. You do the one here, and then you quickly do the one here, and then you put up your smokes, and you should honestly be fine. This should be a really easy site take if you do it correctly. So yeah, that's for site A attacking. That's all I got. Alright, this next one is going to be for attacking B. Here. It's going to be for attacking B site. This particular one is going to be if you're going to go through tunnels here. So what I usually do is I go up against these barrels here, right here in this corner. Take out the screen, and you're going to want to aim above this little skyscraper kind of building. You're going to want to aim on this corner and up. Now if you look on the map, you're going to see the blue line. That's going to show you where it's going to end up when you shoot it. So I like to leave a little room on the site so we have room to plant. So probably that's good. So without the smoke here, you're going to come out here, and there's going to be people. There's going to be people heaven standing on this ledge, and as you walk through here, you guys are going to be sitting ducks. You're not going to have any cover. So when you put the screen up, now they can't see you, but you do have to hug the wall when you come here. They're not going to be able to see you or your head. Walk through here, and you're going to get a free plant right behind this box. See? They're not going to see you here or here. So when you walk through, you're only going to have to worry about people in this corner or people up here. If anyone decides to jump in front of the smoke, then they're psychopaths, and you just spray them down. Let's say you would rather just smoke off heaven with your orb. You can do that by standing up against this thing right here. Yeah, you just go up against this generator or whatever this is. You go up against it like that. Take out your orb. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna aim in the middle, in between these little wooden things right here. You're gonna aim right here in the middle. And that should land perfectly right there, and that's gonna block off anyone in heaven, so they can't see anything when you're like running through here. But when you get here, there might be people here, which is why I have this smoke here to block off sight from anyone that's standing there. So yeah, those are two really useful smokes that you can use when you're attacking B site through the tunnels here. Okay, another tip for attacking B site is using the snake bite in the corner here. If you want to clear out anyone that could be possibly sitting on this box. So a lot of times there's gonna be someone sitting on the box in the corner here, and when you walk through, they just tap you. So what you can do is you can aim at this wall right here, down to the third brick and to the left, and if you shoot it, it should land at the top, and it'll basically poison anyone that's standing on either of the boxes or next to the boxes. You got to kind of do this one fast because they might see you, and it's not, you know, too reliable, but it is there, and if you use it, then, you know, it could be useful. So yeah, that's another good snake bite use that you could use when you're attacking B site. Okay, let's say there's a guy on site and he's camping in this corner right here, or just behind this wooden thing, and you want to clear it out without having to do a 50-50 peek. What you can do is you can come over here to the same spot, get out a snake bite, and you're going to want to aim at the very far left corner of this building, shoot it, and what that's going to do is it's going to clear out anybody who's hiding behind this wooden thing, and they're going to have to basically expose themselves because they can't stand here. They're either going to have to back up to here or over here where you can just shoot them. So it's another really good spot. Another good smoke you could use for attacking B. Let's say you're going to attack B by going this way. A lot of times you're going to peek out here and there's going to be someone in this doorway or over here, and they're going to have their sights already aimed on you coming through here. So what you want to do is you're going to come over here to this corner, you're going to get out your screen, and you're basically going to aim up to this skyscraper. You see this little thin line right here? You're going to aim anywhere on that line, and on the map you can see it's going to block off heaven that's coming down from that stairway. You're going to shoot it,
Toxins going up.
and when it's activated, it's going to block off sight from here. You can easily just walk up here, and all you got to do is contest this window right here and anyone that's in this corner. This smoke is pretty good, but it doesn't cover everything. So for instance, this window here, you're still going to have to make sure that there's no one in there. And as you come around this corner, you got to make sure that there's no one in this corner either. Other than that, this is really good for blocking off sight from heaven. And if you want, you can just kind of make like an A rush through the ropes here, and they don't have to. They won't even know because they're blocked out. So anyone here is not going to see you guys go through here, and basically just make your way to A undetected. So yeah, again, this is a really good smoke, but you got to use it carefully and don't be too careless when you're walking around because it doesn't cover you completely. One more smoke that you could use for attacking B here is by going into this corner right here and then aiming at this little steel beam right in the middle of the steel beam, and then aiming above this little backboard right here, this white thing. You're gonna aim above that, just like that. Yeah, basically what that's gonna do is it's going to block off the doorway here. So the one I just showed you before this is gonna block off this doorway. So when you're coming through here, basically you don't have to worry about anybody here. This one's actually this one's kind of better than the other one because people tend to be in this corner as well as this doorway. So when you're smoking this pathway, you're not only blocking off this doorway, but you're also blocking off anyone that could be in this corner camping. So all you got to worry about is right here, right there, and anyone that's in heaven. Another useful one that you could use is by standing on the 4th tile right here. On the 4th tile inside this little area right before mid, you're going to aim your cursor right underneath this orange thing. You're going to throw it, and the orb is pretty much going to land right on the stairway, and it's going to block off all vision from this doorway and anyone that's peeking from there. So if you really want to, you could either run through this tunnel here and go straight to A, or you guys could set up positions in here so they don't know that you moved from there to here. So when the smoke goes down, then you could have like a much closer position to anyone that's going to be peeking you here. If there's no one here, you're going to sneak up on the guy that's right here, or anyone that's in this doorway. This is just really useful for blocking off all 3 angles that people could be peeking from.
Poison orb emitting.
And the best part about it is you don't have to expose yourself in the open in order to throw this. You could stand behind cover, like literally like, see, if you're standing here, then people can't see you.
Poison's off.
But if you stand over here, then possibly this corner or that corner could see you, so the 4th tile is pretty much right where you want to throw it. That way, when you activate it, no one can have any sight on you when you're moving this way, or if you're just trying to gain position going this way. Okay, so this next smoke is going to be for defending on A. So we just covered attacking. This is now going to be defending A. So this is a really good one-way smoke. What you do is you come up to this little corner on the floor. Take out your orb. You're going to aim your cursor right here at the edge of the doorway where the doorway meets this little line. You're going to aim right there. Now you're not gonna left click. You're gonna right click here. You're gonna jump, and you're gonna right click right as you get to the top of your jump. So it should look like this. And now that smoke is there, what that does is when you activate it,
Poison orb emitting.
it's gonna leave a very, very small gap. So anyone that comes up these stairs, you can see them, but they can't see you, and you get to just shoot their legs, and they have very little sight on anyone through this doorway when that smoke is on. Here, I'll show you what they see when they're coming up. So they're going to be coming up this this ramp right here.
Poison orb emitting.
Activate the orb, and they really don't see much. You see them way before they see you. If anything, this is as much as they see, but I doubt they're going to come crouching up the ramp like this. No one really does that, so you're going to have a really big advantage if you can time this right and people come up this way. Alright, another one on defense that you can do is you come up to this. So actually what they fixed in the patch is now you can't already be here, which kind of sucks. It used to be right here, or I think it was right here, the border was when the round would start, but now it's like right here. So you gotta kind of do it quick. So right as this goes down, you come over here, line yourself up with this line here, get your smoke orb out, you look up a little bit to this ledge and then throw it, and it should land right there. And what this does is it creates this one-way smoke where people that walk by here are not going to see you, but you're going to be able to see their feet. Anyone that walks in this area, you're going to see their feet, but they can't see you. So when they're walking through, this is what it's going to look like. They're going to be walking here. This is going to go up, and they can't see anything unless they're down here on these stairs and they're crouching. Then they might see like a little bit, like nothing at all really. They can't see anything. So this is like a really good spot to have your orb, and if you know people are going to like walk through here, then you can just get some free kills. Okay, this is for defending B site. You're going to get yourself into this corner right here, and you're going to put your cursor right on the corner of this little wooden block. Then you're going to move it a little bit over to the side. Then you're going to move it up until it meets this line right here. Take out your orb, throw it. It's going to land right on this ledge right here.
Poison orb emitting.
And anyone that's walking through right here is not going to see you, and you're going to be able to see their legs. And you're just going to, yeah. It's basically like a really good one-way smoke for anyone coming through here.
Poison's off.
Anybody that comes through here, people, this is the first place they go to right here to peek this doorway. And
Poison orb
when this smoke is on, basically they can't see anything from there. They literally cannot see anything. They're just gonna have to guess and take a shot. But when they walk through there, because you're looking down on them, you can just barely see their feet when they walk that way, which pretty much makes it like a perfect smoke. It's perfect for this. Yep, and you can get it back from there, so that's good. One more we're gonna do here on B site attacking. This is for smoking off this tunnel right here, basically, creating a one-way kind of. So you're gonna get into this corner right here, take out your smoke orb. You're gonna aim right in the middle of this little crevice right here. Basically, right here in the middle of this little like triangle shape. You're gonna aim right about here. And it's gonna land right into that little gap right there. So when you activate it, it's basically going to show you, just like the last one, their feet when they come through this way, and they're not gonna be able to see you. Anyone that walks this way, easily you can just see their feet way before they see you. They're not gonna see anything, actually. Anybody that walks through here, they're gonna be peeking kind of mid like that. So without it, it looks like that, and then when you turn it on, yeah, they can't see anything. So unless you're like over here or over here, they just have to pretty much guess. But it gives you a really big advantage coming in this way. They're not gonna see you, especially if you're right here where the smoke is. They're not gonna see you at all. And then you're gonna be able to see their feet. The only way they can see you is if they're already set up and crouching, but no, this should work like 9 out of 10 times you use it. And yeah, and you can get it back. Alright, well, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this video helped you. If it did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I might make more of these videos in the future. Just let me know. Comment below if it helped. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya.